Hey guys, we had a lot of appointments today, so I'm not getting an official training session in, but I'm out here to brush Stein, and he's been pretty funny about this. So sometimes I'll come over to him, now he's coming into it, but he would lean away because he was a little bit scared of being brushed. So when he leaned away, I would just step away, and then you can see how he's coming into me. He's leaning towards me to be brushed. And the other thing is, when I first started to bring this brush to him, you would start to see a line right here because he would get nervous. So his muscles would tense up a little bit, but now you can see it's all smooth muscle because he's not all tense. He's still just curious about what this brush is. We haven't brushed him a ton yet, just the long brush, but not with a regular brush. So we'll just see how he can accept this. Remember, everything is new when you're dealing with the wild. Everything is new. Oh, he's got a bug on him, or an itch at least. So some days, even though I want to train every single day, some days it's hard to have the time to train. But remember, even brushing them, especially a wild one, is training. We'll see if we can go down his leg some. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. And I'm watching, this muscle was getting really rigid when I was first starting in this. Let's go to the other side and see how he does. Okay, now let's watch that muscle because I haven't done this side yet. Now you see right now, he's actually leaning away from me a little bit. Why am I turning the phone sideways? I'm going to step away because he's kind of leaning a little bit. He's kind of sprawled out. There, now he's coming towards me. Okay, so that's kind of like an invitation. But now he's still leaning away from me. So I'm just going to step away. And he's like, oh, now you're creating curiosity. So you see how he's still kind of leaning away. Now I'm going to walk with him. If he walks away, that's an opportunity for me just to match steps. So now I'm going to come up. I'm going to bring my brush up and I'm going to watch these muscles here. Oh, are you okay with it on this side? Are you okay with it over here? Now, because he's not been brushed a lot, especially just with a different brush. Remember, he was wild. We're not talking about a domestic horse that's been brushed 1,000 times. Okay, so now he's walking. I'm going to match steps. Do you see how he just came to me from matching steps? He leaned over towards me. Frank wants in on the action. This is Frankenstein, guys. Frankenstein. I'm going to match steps. And sometimes I can't keep matching steps. Oh, that's cute. Look at you guys. He says, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Okay, so just getting out. If you don't have time to train today, get out and brush them. Give them some love. Remember, we have them for the fun. And brushing. Sometimes these are my favorite moments. Do you see how he's kind of stiff right now? Do you see how he's kind of stiff? So I could tell that he was stiff even before he moved. So now I'm going to come back up here. He's like, why are you holding that phone? You don't normally hold the phone. There, he leaned away. I'm just going to take a step away. My goal is that creates curiosity for him to come towards me. It says, oh, I see you were a little bit nervous. Now you see how he's coming over to me and he's licking and chewing. Okay? We're always trying to help them know that we're on a team with them. Now he's leaning into me. Mr. Stein, getting used to being brushed. He's a little bit stiff. A little bit stiff. And he flinches. Watch his muscles. Oh, now he's not going to do it. That's honk. It's about dinner time, guys. Okay, let's try this again. See how he kind of he's leaning in. Oh, and he's coming to me. He's like, okay, I'm okay with this. But yet, he's conflicted. Do you see how he went away? Now he's coming back. So he's conflicted about this brush. But he's like, oh, it kind of feels good. So, guys, take time to just go have fun and enjoy your animals. Every day doesn't have to be serious training. Some days can just be loving on them. So thanks for watching, and hit that like and subscribe button. And this is Stein. Oh, I'm too close. He's ready for dinner. Yeah. And this is Frank. And Frank is very comfortable being brushed everywhere. Aren't you, Frank? Little bonus. Well, now, don't you have a cute face? Just such a cute face, huh? Yeah, he likes the camera. Oh, he's gonna try to eat it. You make me giggle. We're back with Stein for another round. Another round of training. Gotta get that. There we go. Okay, so last time we worked on just haltering them without doing all the steps of the nose, neck. And we're going to do the same thing again today. He's kind of turning his head away. See if we can get him to turn his head towards us. There, that was good. Oh, good boy. Okay, so when they first are being haltered and they're learning all the steps to and accept a halter, I'll do all those steps each time. But now that he's pretty comfortable, we're not doing all those steps every time. We're going to review what he knows. Deet. And now that he knows this stuff so well, we're not going to spend very much time on it. Neck. Deet. Butt. Deet. I'm going to do that one more time because I kind of helped him. Didn't really need to. Normally he does this one really well. Butt. Deet. Good boy. Okay, now let's get this aim down for your feet. All right, buddy. You ready? Foot. Deet. So if you recall, he was cow kicky recently. So we just want to check in. Foot. Deet. That was good. Here you go. Now let's have you turn. Come on, buddy. Good. Good. Is that where you want to be, huh? All right. Neck. Neck. You have an itch? You act like you have an itch. Neck. Deet. Butt. You're close. You're close. Keep going there, buddy. Deet. Nice job. All right, let's get you over here. Nose. Deet. Here you go. All right. Foot. Deet. So after we do all this, we're going to try, we'll do it with our hand. Foot. Whoops. Whoa. Foot. Deet. That was better. I want to do that one more time. This is the foot that he was a little cow kicky on before, and that was a little weird at first. Not horrible, but we went good. Foot. Deet. I don't really like that one. I'm going to pay you a small amount, but I still don't like that one. Foot. Deet. Nice and calm is what I'm looking for. Foot. Deet. And he's still going with a lot of force. I would say he's not very calm with this. Foot. Deet. That one was good. All right. So now let's do foot, deet. You get some pay. Foot, deet. That was good. That was really good. Hopefully you could see it in the camera. Here you go, Stein. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Here. All right. Switch my oat pocket. All right. Foot, deet. Here you go. Foot, deet. All right, now we're gonna start leading. Practice that again with them. Here we go. You ready? What are you doing, huh? And what are you doing? In your head. All right, let's practice leading now. Come on, bud. Maybe today we can lead them out of the wild pen. Come on. So now I'm on his right side, his far side. Now let's switch and have me on his near side. Try to keep that time kind of even on both sides. I don't want him to get ahead of me. So if I need to, I can just put my hand back to help encourage that. If you remember when we first started leading, he would be way far behind me, but now you see he's doing a good job staying close to my shoulder. And the last thing that we have been practicing already was using this rope on him. Okay, so we'll do that again. There, good. Dan's playing with Frank right now. So he's a little bit flinchy right now with this. So we'll just kind of go slow. It's good. Choosing to stay with me. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's really good. Now, eventually, this can all be bigger, but we want to set him up for success. Onto his butt. Set him up for success. Go around his legs. Around his back leg. Now this is one, when I start doing around the world with them, that a 12-foot rope is going to be handy. So I prefer a 10-foot rope. But when we start doing around the world, he might get kind of reactive. So using a 12-foot rope could be handy just to help him be successful with that and not get away. If you recall, Stein used to pull and get away. So because of that, we started doing a lunge line when we were leading him until he got more relaxed about it all. Hey, you. So pretty soon I'm going to be making a video about caring for donkeys specifically. It was asked of me, so watch out for that video. It's not going to be part of the comparison series. It's just going to be a separate video. Look at how good he is with these ropes. You got mud. There, you got the mud off. All right, so now we can start throwing this a little bit more, getting him used to it. Now here again, if his head starts to lean away from me when he goes to run, if he goes to run, that's going to be making it easier for him to get away. So when I'm doing this, if I can keep his head towards me just a tad there, that's good. There. If you remember the first time that I did this, it was just so scary. He actually just took off running. So now we're just kind of going slow. If you recall, when I first started, I would just take this in half and just kind of rub it on him. And then I would throw it on him like that. And then we can go around his legs, keeping his head towards me a tad. There we go. We want him to be really comfortable with all this rope stuff. And maybe pretty soon I'll start to get a lariat rope. And I'm no good at roping, you guys, but get a lariat rope and just have that kind of be around him and around his butt and help him learn how to pack that. Just to have that rope around him, because maybe he's going to be used for getting cattle or somebody's going to rope off from him. We don't want him to be afraid of that stuff. So I would say he's doing good with all of this. All right, so the next thing is I think I'm going to go ahead and grab that 12-foot rope, or maybe we'll lose a lunge line and do around the world with them. All right, guys, waiting for a rope to come, and I'm working on fly spray. So at first I just squirted off to the side, and then I feed him oats. But look at how good he's doing here. So I like to do the fly spray without being tied up or even connected to me with a lead rope. I want him to be okay with hanging out next to me when I'm doing this. And right now, guys, I'm just flabbergasted that he's letting me. Ready? There. Look at how good he's doing. So when I have been fly spraying in the past, I'll do this a couple times, and then I'll do my long brush and wipe them down. So it's always just a little bit of spraying and then more of the long brush. But look at how good he's doing. Wow, Stein. He was the super reactive, scared chicken who was, he plowed over Doc, making Doc fall right over. And when we brought him home, he was trying to jump out of the chute. And he took a long time to get through too, especially like compared to Frank. Ready? So I'm not going to spray a whole bunch because I don't want him to leave. I want him to stay with me. If he's got to leave, I'm not going to hold it against him. Are you ready? Now I'll go to the other side because we've done this side a lot. And the wind is blowing it over there towards me. All right, are you ready? So I just did a small amount of spray there. And he stopped eating. Oh, there he's eating. If they stop eating, it's because they're really nervous, guys. See how his ears are? He's kind of leaning away from me a little bit. Those are all signs for me to give him a moment. I want him to be with me. I don't want to scare him away. Are you ready? There, see how he's coming back towards me now? Are you ready? But his head is still away. He's a little conflicted. Conflicted is actually good. It means he's considering what we're asking. Are you ready? Are you a chicken? Don't back up out of the camera. Okay, so I see the camera moving, guys. That's from the wind. It's really windy out. Are you ready? Here. So again, a little spray. Not very much even touched him, but he chose to stay with me. I can pay that. I can reward that. Sorry, guys, that the phone is moving all around. It really is windy out again today. Are you ready? There. Look it. Good job. Ready? Now we got the 12-foot rope. So we'll be able to do around the world. Are you ready? There, I just sprayed it a whole bunch of times that time. I'm going to pay him twice. because he chose to stand with me, guys. That's huge. I see flies on his belly. Maybe I can get those this time. So I'm very excited, guys, that previously, again, I would just spray him a couple times, pay him for that, and then I would wipe him down with it. So for this today is amazing. You ready? Okay, so now I'm spraying him, getting those flies on his belly. Here you go. I'm going to pay him. I'm going to give him pay twice again. I sprayed him a whole bunch of times. I'm good with this one right now, so you can bring that one to Dad. Thanks. Are you ready? So now I'm getting his legs here. I'm going to pay him. Here you go. Don't come towards him right now. He's kind of alert. If you guys see how he is, he's like on the verge of going, but he's willing to stay. So now we're going to give him a little bit more of a break. Let him come down from this. I want to be in the pen when he comes down from his anxiety. I want to be part of his comfort, not just part of his nerves. So we'll be back soon. All right. All right. So I'm trying to get him more used to this rope before I do around the world. There's a rock in my glove. Let me get that out. There, I think I got it out. Are you afraid of my rope? This one is long, isn't it?
That rope with him?
No, that's what I'm trying to do right now. That's why I'm not doing around the world yet.
Yeah.
And I haven't had the rope like around his butt yet. So to build up to doing around the world, trying to help him get used to the rope. All right, so guys, I'm hanging on to the clasp part because I don't want that. Here you go. So again, what I'm doing right now is just trying to get him used to this rope. There, it went around the belly. Nice job standing around with me there, buddy. Yeah. And then the other thing I was trying to do, and he was kind of a nervous about this one, was I was just trying to get it so it can go around him, trying to keep it on. There it came off. Let's wear a smaller. There, it's on him. Now he's standing still, and we're not in the camera. Will you come towards me with that rope on you? Good job. Come on, come in the camera. People want to see what you did. Come on. Hopefully he's in the camera now. It's hard to see because it's facing the sun. I'm going to take it off. Good boy. Now he just did a big blow. And again, I want him to be used to this. When we do around the world, the rope is going to be touching all over him. And I don't want it to scare him. So we're going to do this again. Okay, now it's over him. Oh, look at you. Nice job. Okay, now we're going to pull it off of him. Good boy. Good boy. Let's go back to the other side. Yeah. You used to be really afraid of this. So maybe we won't do around the world today. We'll see how he does. Okay. Oh, good job. Now he's stepping on it. It's by his back feet. I'm going to keep my feet out of the way. And I can't pull it off right now because he's actually stepping on it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Okay, I'm going to pull it up and it's going to go on the back legs when I do this. So we'll see how he does. No, it was kind of my goal that it would, but I really couldn't force it. Look at how he just flinched when I would just... This is where getting a lariat would be helpful for getting it around his butt. You know, I can reach you from a long ways with this rope, buddy. But I have bad aim. Do you guys see why I don't use the lasso? I mean, not for real anyways. Oh, are you scared? I want to be on the same side as I was. Yeah. Right, he stopped. That's good. Do you need a biscuit? Because you stopped? He's really blowing. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it in the microphone. So probably what we're going to do is I'm going to do it one more time. And then he's going to have a break again because he needs to come down from this. Remember, the idea is that we're going to get him stressed and then we're going to help him relax. And we're going to be part of both. We're not going to just be part of the stress. We're going to be part of the coming down. So I'm going to throw it again. It's on him. There. It came off right when he stopped. Now, before you know it, he's going to be doing parts of the training that get no pay. But right now we're using a lot of pay. Oh, is this rope scary? You see how stiff he is right now? Let's get one more. I want one more good one. Oh, that was not a good one. There, that's a good one. It's not getting what I want. Not getting what I want. You're stopping and look at me. I like that. Yeah. It was always gentle. He is pretty. Looking and chewing. I don't think we're in the camera, guys. He's just standing here. I'm letting him smell my rope. Okay, I'm going to try to get it back over him. Oh. And I'm also trying to make sure I stay on his right side because that's where all this was happening at. I'm horrible at throwing ropes. No, if I can... Hey, stop there. Good job. Good job. That's what I wanted. He's stopping. I'm going to pay him a lot and then he's going to be done. Now if I can get this off from him. Yeah. Do you have more oats? We're probably not in the camera, guys, but I was able to throw it. I threw the whole thing. The whole thing is on him. And he stopped, so now I'm paying him lots. All right, so he ran when we took it off, but you know, that's just how it worked out today. Come on. Good boy. Okay, so he's had a break. For a lot of his break, I matched steps with him, just standing next to him. Remember, we want to be part of their come down. Now I'm just going to rub the rope on him. I don't want him to be afraid of the rope. Scared, like that's a word. So we're just going to go really low key just to help him again. Make sure he's comfortable. I don't want to leave him in a good spot. Yeah. Just helping him. Come on, let's get better in the camera view. Come on. Stein. Yeah. Hi. Come on. Come on, Stein. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so again, just working on him being real nice and comfortable with this rope. I don't want him to be fearful of the rope. Here, see? The rope's not scary at all. Let it fall off. Good. With him running, really that just comes down to me going too fast. So when that happens, and it will, you just back up to something that they're comfortable with. Isn't that right, Stein? Just make sure that this rope is a good thing. I want him always to be paying attention to my intentions, and the rope doesn't mean anything specific. Good boy. Here, Stein, what are you watching? I don't see any deer. Okay, so now we're going to go back to just playing with his legs with the rope. And all of this is going to grow where at one point I'll be able to like swing the rope and it won't matter. But if it matters now, it just means I went too fast, and we can build up to it. Remember, we're just working on getting better, 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 not on perfection. There you go. Good boy. Dan said he would help, because I throw like a girl, and he can throw it without making so much exaggerated arm movements. And boy, I do that. Can't deny it. I throw like a girl. Weird. My husband married a girl. It's been, let's see, 29 years this year. 28. See if I can kind of get this up on him again. I don't want the clasp to hit him. There we go. So again, we're just working on getting him nice and comfortable. I don't want him to be fearful. So if you go too fast, just to back up to something that you're already good at. Not scaring them, not making them run, unless that's your intention, is for them to run. And sometimes it is. Your intention could be for them to move. But we do want to help them learn good coping skills. So part of that includes getting their stress levels up and then helping them have their stress levels come back down. And that's going to matter, guys, whether you're using them to pack with or to ride or to pull a buggy or something. We want good coping skills. Good boy. There you go. There you go. Good job. I'm going to let this one fall over there. Nice work. And then I'm going to pull it back across. Good boy. There you go. And I'd like this to be able to be near his butt also. So let's see if we can get near his butt. I don't want him to care about any of this. Later on, we'll use things like a whip to make noise and get him to learn that just because I'm making noise with a whip doesn't mean I want him to move. So he's going to keep learning intentions. There, good boy. We're gonna let that kind of fall off from his butt. I'm just gonna flip it to help it fall off from his butt. There, good. I'm gonna clip it on him. You think I have food, but it's just the clip right now, huh? You think I should try to do around the world yet, Dan?
I have no watching. I would stop, take a break, and then we go on the road.
All right, so we'll stop and take another break. Let him come down. He doesn't seem stressed, but it's not bad to err on the side of caution. Make sure these guys are learning their lessons well and not being in an overwhelmed state. Now, if you guys haven't done it yet, please do hit that like and subscribe button. All right, guys, we're back with Doc here, working on his feet. Now,
Ready?
for somebody else, you're going to be on the same side as them.
Ready? 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 Foot! Deep, 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 deep.
So now he's wiggling and jiggling his foot, making sure he's nice and loose before he
Ready?
Now, at the very beginning, I'm not opposed to giving them both the whole time they get their foot up.
Well, he sure is growing fast. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he has.
He's like the size of Belmont, so he's got a shorter body now.
Right? Yeah.
Close to it anyway.
Velma, she has her own playlist, guys. Friends, if you want to see
Ready?
her.
Ready? Foot! We'll get some weight on it.
Kinda, almost.
Well, he's got to get some weight on the back foot. Ready? There we go.
Okay, so having somebody else hold the animal for you can help them not be backing up.
No, I'm not kicking it like we're going for a trail ride. I'm just getting a couple good scrapes.
Yeah, that's all that I've been doing too.
Hey, bud. Ready? Look how ready he is.
He is totally ready.
Ready? Ready?
Reason Dan says
Deep,
he's ready
deep,
is
deep,
he's
deep,
on
deep,
his
deep,
toe.
deep. Foot. Here we go.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep those coming. I think he's doing excellent with his feet.
He's doing a champ. He went to first here early.
Right?
We got a poodle done.
It's starting to get cold here, guys, at night. We've had frost the last couple of days. But I'm ready for it not to be as hot as it was.
Yeah.
We got up to 113. It was 113.
That's right, it was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to forget about that. All right, third champ. Ready?
That is abnormally
Ready?
hot.
Good.
Abnormally hot for where we live. We're in central Montana.
Passing grade all the way around.
Yes. All right, so next we're gonna work on his circles. We're gonna keep working on getting that really good. Only 3 minutes for his feet. So when I do his feet by myself, it always takes much more time, and that's okay. Now look at my flag broke. I bet you some duct tape will fix that. Duct tape will fix anything. So speaking of duct tape, I'll have to try to find a picture of it. My daughter, Hannah, when she was little, not that little, she was in high school. So they broke a glass cup, her and her friend broke a glass cup. And so when I got home from work, they had taken that glass cup, fixed it all up with duct tape and put it back in the cupboard. It was just so cool. Are you ready? So see how he's not able to stand still right now?
He's got the wiggles.
Yeah, he's got the wiggles. So I'm just gonna help him be comfortable with me over here, and then we'll add in there in the front part. But I'm not gonna like scold that when he's got the wiggles. I'm not gonna scold it. I'm just gonna help him be comfortable. Remember, most of the time when they're moving, it's not because they're trying to be naughty. Now we're gonna work on. I want to walk in the same area doing the circles and not be moving better, getting better, getting better. Not perfection. He doesn't know any of this, so it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be a fluid movement yet. We'll get through it.
get more on his hind.
was a really good one. That's the one to step on. Remember, it doesn't matter if you do 5 or 500 of the same thing. What it matters is that you release on one that they did good with. So the next thing, I'm going to get rid of my flag, and then we'll work on backing up.
You're trying to take that off my head.
Dan's taking a break, sitting, and he's got Frankenstein on the other side of the room. So here I'm going to grab above this knot with my thumb down, and I'm going to wiggle it back and forth, and I'm going to release every time his back foot takes a step back. The reason is we want to build a good back up. So that's 1. 2. They take a step forward, it doesn't matter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was just going to say start to get softer.
That's all you get. That's back far enough.
There we go. Kind of didn't. guys, again, please hit that like and subscribe button. Sure appreciate you watching. I think we're going to do more with Stein. So here we're going to work on doing around the world with Stein, but my microphone doesn't seem to be working very well. So there's going to be just a lot of quietness here. But we're getting him used to having that rope around him. And here he gets nervous, but he calms down so quickly. I love how fast he just stopped and turned to look at me.
You got a little scared, but you did it. What a good job.
He's like, I'm a little nervous. That was scary. Did you feel the rope on my legs? Good job.
I don't know if I try that again today, Mia.
No, I don't think so either.
I mean, he did a great job.
He kept his cool. He didn't get away. He turned and faced me afterwards. So I think now what I'll do is I'll stand with them, let him come down. And after he comes down, we're going to let him go in the 2-acre pasture so they can run. That was really cool, Stein. just be a source of the stress. We need to be part of them coming down also. Hi. This looks are starting to move a little bit. That like and subscribe button. Please do hit that like and subscribe button. We sure appreciate it. And we almost hit 5,000 subscribers. He's looking at you guys. He's doing it without drooling. Oh, Stein, you are so fine. You're going to blow everybody's mind. How nervous you used to be and how relaxed you are now. So if you guys are ever standing with your Mustang, your horse, donkey, wild or not, if they feel like they need to move, it can be okay just to match steps with them. Help them feel like you're completely aware of all of the surroundings, that they can be safe, that you have their back. That's what I'm communicating to you now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let these guys out. And the 2-acre, I'll bring the camera with me for that. Come on, Stein. Now that he licked and chewed, I'm comfortable with this. Come on, buddy.
Should I open this now?
Yeah, go right ahead. Come on, bud.
You know, there's a whole bunch of green grass out here you guys can eat.
First thing they do is go to Stormy's water. Alright, I'll turn it back on, guys, once they start running around and acting all wild like.